Hey guys, today we are reviewing for our test. So, if I have a fraction, it's a division problem, right? So 7 divided by 8 is what I'm thinking about when I'm looking at a decimal. So when I divide 7 by 8, I get 0 and 875 thousandths. As a percent, you multiply that by 100, so you get 87 and 5/10%. Okay, when you go from a decimal like this one, again, you just multiply by 100, so that gives you 35%. If you're looking at it, it's 35 hundredths. So that's not simplified. So in order to simplify it, we divide by 5 over 5, and we get 7 out of 20. Down here, 15%, if we divide that by 100, it looks like a fraction, right? And that's what we want, but we want it simplified. So we're going to divide by 3 over 3, and we get 5. Oh, just kidding. We want to divide by 5, not 3. Silly Mrs. Petruska. Divide by 5 over 5, and we get 3 out of 20. Okay, if we look at that as a decimal, it's 15 hundredths, so it looks like this, 15 out of 100. In this one, Laura and Jolene are raising money to help at a local animal shelter. So Laura has 4/5 of her goal, while Jolene has 85%. We want to be able to compare them, so you can do this in one of two ways. All right, so Laura has 8 out of 10, or 80 out of 100, which is 80%. Jolene has 85 out of 100. So when we compare them, we can compare them out of 100 or just as their percents. So I know that Jolene is closer to her goal with 85%. Okay, so let's look at problems involving rates, including percents and conversions. I have 42%, which looks like this, 42 out of 100. And we want to know how much we have out of 400. Meaning of is my total. Like I have so many out of 400, okay? I have 42 out of 100, so if I multiply both sides by 4, I get 168. I can also make a ratio table. Okay, so when I look at this, 42 at the top is increasing each and every time by 42. 100 at the bottom, increasing by 100 every time. So there's 168 out of 400. So that's why my answer is 168. Okay, on number 4, I have 20%. So we always write that out of 100. And then it says it is 60. So 20% is 60. That 60 goes on top because that's the part. I'm trying to figure out how much I have down here. So all I have to do is multiply by 3 on top and multiply by 3 on bottom, and I get 300. Again, I can write a ratio table. Okay, so I'm increasing by 20s every time here, increasing by 100s every time here, and I get 20 out of 100 equals 40 out of 200, 60 out of 300. Okay, Amanda's attending the choir field trip. She's given $25 and she spent $18.50. So $25 minus $18.50. Okay, I'm going to regroup this. Instead of having 2 10s, I have 1 10. I have 14 ones, and then I'm going to say I have 100 pennies. So here I have 50 pennies. Here I have $6, and 10 minus 10 is nothing, so I have $6.50. So we want to change this number out of the $25 to a percent, so something out of 100. So all I have to do is divide, find the decimal, and then multiply by 100. But in this case, I could also just multiply by 4, not 2, just kidding. Because 25 times 4 gives me 100. So 650 times 4 gives me 26, and this would be 26%. So she has 26% left over. Okay, so in this one, Andy and Sally found coupons for tickets to a Blues game. Each bought 2 tickets. Andy got a coupon for 20% off each ticket, while Sally had buy one, get the second one half off. Each ticket was $40. Andy claimed that he paid less for his tickets than Sally. So is he right? So let's look at Andy's work. Andy, we would spend $40 on each ticket, but we would multiply that by 20% to get $8. So he's getting $8 off of each ticket. 40 minus 8, he's paying $32 for each ticket. So if he buys two tickets would cost $64. Okay, then we have Sally. She's spending $40 for one ticket, and then her other ticket is cut in half, so half off. So she spends $40 plus $20 or $60 for 2 tickets. So when Andy says that he's correct, he says that he's paying less, Andy's wrong. So Andy is incorrect because he actually pays $4 more. Okay, let's look at number 7. We're working with conversions. In number 7, Josh's swimming pool is 390 inches long. How long is that in feet? Well, if 1 foot equals 12 inches, then 390 inches, we're trying to figure out how many feet that would be. All we have to do is take 390 and divide it by 12, and we get 32.5 feet. Okay, down here on number 8, 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. So we want to know how many are in 3.5 kilograms. So multiply by 3.5 and we get 3,500. How many inches are in 5.5 yards? So 1 yard equals 36 inches and 5.5 yards equals, and we don't know. So we multiply by 5.5. And when we do that, we get 198 inches. And these were grams. Don't forget your label. Okay, and in the last one, 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. And they have 8 2/10 meters. So multiply by 8.2 or 8 2/10. And when we do that, we get 820 centimeters. All right, and that's your review. See you next time.